Yo, what's up, guys? Network here. Today we are going over my network pre-bis goal. Yeah, you heard it here first. I am going to be doing PvE. So, wow. Let's just talk about that for a second. Are we excited? I think so. But for real, rogues are actually pretty sweet in Wrath of the Lich King, so I'm excited to raid. I was thinking, man, I need to figure out what items I want to kind of chase before, obviously we start raiding Nax. I want to make sure that whatever guild that I'm going to be raiding with, I'm putting out some decent numbers so people aren't laughing at me. So obviously I will be engineering, so these goggles are super important. So I'll have these goggles. And then this hyperspeed accelerator as my enchant, 340 haste for 12 seconds. Well, the thing is, guys, I'm going to be an engineer because I PvP, and the engineering on use damage glove enchant is so good that being an engineer isn't an issue. So this enchant will be sweet. These goggles will be sweet. All right, next item, we're going to go dependent of the outcast hero. This is going to cost you 25 emblems. I would not buy this first, but I'll get into that. It's just a good item you can pick up. There's other items you can get that aren't too difficult to grab. I mean, you could even buy this off the auction house. It's just like obviously not as good, but it's not terrible. Troll woven spalders, so these are pretty sweet. I'm gonna grab these obviously as soon as someone makes them. So make sure to, if you're on Benediction Alliance and you start making these, make sure to message me and give me a really good deal. Embrace of Sorrow. This one's, like I said, I don't have a good cloak, so for me, this is just a pretty good cloak with hit on it. Halls of Stone, I'll be doing anyway. Custodian's chest piece with expertise, pretty huge. I feel like it's just insane. This is pre-bis Nax, obviously, so we're not looking at Nax gear yet, guys. So don't be like, oh my gosh, there's so much better stuff. I know there is, but this stuff is still really strong and what I'm going to be aiming for. These bracers are awesome. They're BOE, but realistically, if you raid it in TBC, you'll just be rocking the Slayer's belt and boots. So you'll be rocking these two things. But if not, some of you guys boosted rogues, some of you guys don't have that. You'll just try to pick up these Drake Champion bracers, and that's fine. The big item on today's list, in my opinion, is Librarians Paper Cutter. This is a dagger that is just so strong, with how deadly poison and instant poison work. It can't really be beaten until we're looking at, I think, web death, and I think you're in double web death later, which is so weird to me because for mutilate doing big damage, it used to be like you'd want like two big 1.8ers. So it's weird to me, but I'm adapting and learning, I guess with just the current patch, and it's just, yeah. So you really don't want two 1.8 daggers. You're going to want this paper cutter, and then in your offhand, I mean, I think two paper cutters would be fine if you get it cheap, to be honest, but let's go with Crux. Flesh Shaper, because I just remember the Flesh Shaper being dope. But yeah, so you want the 1.3 speed in your main hand. Yeah, big damn. Okay, so this is going to be an item you want to get, though. It's BOE, so I'm sure it's going to be insanely priced. Actually, you don't want this. Never mind. On Benediction Alliance, if you're a rogue, you're not looking for this until both of my rogues have it. All right, moving on. Okay, so these gloves are pretty sweet. Where do we get these from? Heroic Utgard Pinnacle. That's a pretty fun one. We got big hit on it, 66 hit, pretty sweet. This belt looks like you can get it from Utgard Keep. These are heroics, so like you're going to be running heroics with your boys probably, hopefully. So it's just kind of items to aim for and get ready to pump and nax. Gundrack, I always thought these legs were insane, pretty high drop chance. Look at the hit though, 52, pretty sweet. Like I said earlier, you'll get the Slayer boots, or if you don't have the Slayer boots, I think I had the Exalted, I think I had these, what is that, Exalted Argent Crusade, so that's just going to be a farm, which you got to run dungeons and do the rep grind or whatever, maybe dailies. I don't remember if there's dailies, but yeah, you got to wear a cute tabard. Can I put a tabard on? Check this out. Is that Argent Crusade? Here you go. You got to wear this and kill stuff. Band of the Kirin Tor. Okay, so if you're rich, this is a really good band. There's other ones you can obviously get. If you can get, I mean, I want this so bad. Someone give me this, but Surge Needle Ring, obviously later. That's from the Eye, low drop chance, BOE. It's going to be really expensive, I'm sure. I would not waste your badges on that unless you have to, because you can't afford this ring. Let's see. Jewel Crafting Ring. Drill crafting ring's okay. It just depends on the price. This ring's pretty good. I remember this ring being pretty decent. But I'm just going to go with Bandit Curator, 8,000 gold, whatever. It is what it is. Hemorrhaging Circle. Gudrek Heroic. Not bad, not bad. All right, so none of you can afford this right now. And if you can, you RMT. I'm just kidding. So Dark Moon Greatness is going to be really, really expensive, probably for a while. So if you're a super oiler, you'll get one. If you're not a super oiler, I don't know what to tell you, because it's going to just be really expensive regardless. Make it yourself, you know, level herbalism and inscription and make cards. That's what I would say. But yeah, so that's going to be a trinket we have to get phase 1. You're not really going to beat it. And then my favorite item in this whole list, Mirror of Truth. Okay, this is a heroic badge trinket, and it's freaking sick. Okay, 40 emblems. Look at this. Crit 84, 1,000 attack power for 10 seconds. I remember this trinket when I was way younger, way back in the day. It's just really cool. So make sure to pick this trinket up. But yeah, this is kind of the... oh, God, I forgot about the Nesting Way. 4,000. BOE. It's really good. If you're a rogue, you can also open boxes and try to get this. But, I mean, this shouldn't be too expensive. To be honest, I don't think the mats are that insane. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking at for my assassination build. The items I'm going to grab. Realistically, my setup will look a little bit more like this because I have the Slayer's items. Yeah, so I'm going to probably be rocking something like this. And there's things you can change here. Obviously, this is just my list. Things I'm aiming for. I'm sure there's some different items that might scale better, but these are pretty solid picks. I've compared a lot of items. I spent at least 20 minutes doing this, guys, so you need to trust me. I'm now a PvE professional. I know you guys all are like, dude, I thought you do PvP. Well, yeah, guess what? I PvE now too, so we'll go over my talents real quick, just so you guys have an idea. Glyphs, you know, Glyph of Hunger for Blood, Glyph of Mutilate, Glyphs of Tricks for Trade because OP. Go all the way down the tree, obviously, for Hunger for Blood. This is pretty sweet, so you get dual wield specialization, and then you get precision, obviously, for that big hit. Daggers, boom, you're mutilating. And then check this out. Lightning Reflexes increases your dodge chance and gives you 10% melee haste. Jeez, man. And then in Subtlety, obviously, you grab Opportunity, increase the damage dealt with your backstab, Mutilate, Grout, and Ambush abilities by 20%. So Opportunity is really insane for Mutilate. If you don't have that, you're trolling, to be honest. Yeah, so these are just going to be my talents. I'm sure you could probably change some things around, but from what I've seen and also just reading over the talents, it seems pretty strong. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button. I will also put down in the description this gear setup, so I'll have a link to it so you guys can click it and kind of look at what I'm doing, what enchants I'm rocking. I don't really talk about my enchants too much, but it's just kind of basic stuff. Berserking is going to be a really cool one. That's our weapon enchants. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will also put down below my PvP BIS list. So that's going to be something I made a while ago, but for season 5, that's going to be, you know, what I'm gearing for. So this is like my pre-PvE BIS list, and I also have a PvP BIS list. If you don't know who I am, my name is Network. I like to PvP. I'm a gladiator and stuff. I've gotten rank 1 and stuff. I don't know. I like to play this game. I like to help you guys out. I like to make new friends. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure the like button, like I said. Take it easy. Peace.